When a giant crocodile shows up near a small town in Sudan, the villagers quickly realize that something is terribly wrong with it. It is moving unnaturally slowly and its belly appears distorted. Concern grows when they attempt to save it and the animal is cut open, revealing an unimaginable sight inside its stomach. The villagers, perplexed, are left wondering how such an event could happen in the middle of nowhere. One of the villagers, Michael, finds his heart racing as he approaches the massive crocodile. While he's known for his bravery, today even he struggles to keep his nerves in check. With one wrong move, this could be his last. But Michael knows what he must do. He must save the creature. With surgical precision, he begins to cut open the crocodile's stomach. The villagers watch in disbelief as Michael works, his jaw dropping as the contents of the stomach are revealed. How could something like this happen? The Nile crocodile isn't a rare sight in this part of the world, but this one is different. Michael has lived near the Nile for most of his life. The villagers are familiar with the dangers of the river, particularly its crocodiles, which are known for their aggressive nature. The villagers often stay away from the most dangerous parts of the river to avoid unnecessary conflict. But on this day, a crocodile strays too far from the water and it's causing chaos in the village. This particular crocodile is huge, its belly swollen in a way that is unnatural. It has crawled out of the river and is blocking a passage where water flows from the Nile to the villagers' farms. The villagers rely on this water to irrigate their crops, and now, with the crocodile in place, their water supply is in jeopardy. Some women who had gone to the river to wash their clothes notice the massive animal and, upon closer inspection, realize it's causing a disruption. They immediately run to Michael for help. Michael wastes no time. He knows the village needs water and he knows that this is a serious problem. The villagers start brainstorming ways to deal with the crocodile, but some suggest the only solution is to kill it and move it. Michael, however, disagrees. He was taught to respect life, and killing the crocodile without understanding the cause of its distress feels wrong to him. There must be another way. A few weeks before, a wildlife expert had visited the village to discuss how to deal with wildlife problems. This man had made it clear that it was always better to find a way to help the animals rather than just kill them. With the crisis at hand, Michael reaches out to this expert, hoping that he can provide a solution to save the crocodile. The expert, Jason, had come to Sudan from the UK as part of a wildlife conservation program. His mission was to help preserve endangered species and to prevent unnecessary harm to wildlife. Jason had told the villagers that if they ever found themselves dealing with a dangerous animal, they should call him first. With this in mind, Michael contacts Jason immediately, but he learns that Jason won't be able to arrive for a few days. The villagers cannot afford to wait that long. They need a solution now. Jason, desperate to help, pleads with Michael to hold off on any drastic action, even offering to send food supplies as compensation for the village's patience. But Michael is determined. He knows that killing the crocodile would be a short-term fix, and it's never been his way to act without considering the long-term consequences. He convinces the villagers to hold off on killing the crocodile, and instead, they agree to wait for expert advice. With Jason still unavailable, Michael reaches out to another expert, a veterinarian in the United States, known for her expertise in reptiles. Michael sets up a video call, and the vet quickly examines the footage of the crocodile. After a careful look, she identifies the problem. The crocodile's stomach has a strange, swollen bulge, and it seems that something is blocking the animal's digestive system. The vet explains that the crocodile has likely swallowed something it cannot digest, causing it to become severely ill and weak. This could explain the crocodile's slow movements and lack of energy. The only way to save the animal is to remove the object blocking its stomach, but this is a dangerous procedure. The villagers look to Michael. They know he's brave, but will he be willing to take the risk? Michael is aware that the task is risky, but he also knows that no one else is willing to do it. He's the one who must act. Michael gathers the necessary supplies and, with the help of the villagers, begins preparing for the procedure. The villagers will help restrain the crocodile, which is vital for Michael's safety. The crocodile, despite its immense size, is in such poor condition that it doesn't put up much of a struggle. The villagers tie it up carefully, ensuring it won't move during the operation. Once everything is ready, Michael begins the procedure with the vet still on the video call, guiding him through each step. Michael carefully cuts into the crocodile's belly, taking great care to avoid damaging the internal organs. As he works, he can see that the crocodile barely reacts, a sign that it is severely weakened. After a few more cuts, Michael finally reaches the obstruction. It is a large blue object. The villagers are stunned as they realize it's an old football. Michael is baffled. How could the crocodile have found and swallowed a football? He's never seen anything like this before, and no one in the village is missing a ball. But the relief is immense when the object is removed and the crocodile seems to instantly improve. Following the vet's advice, the villagers bring some fish to lure the crocodile back into the water. As they set the fish out, the crocodile, once sluggish and weak, now moves eagerly toward the food. With the creature freed from its obstruction, it is able to swim away, returning to its natural habitat in the Nile. The villagers are overjoyed. Not only has the crocodile been saved, but their water supply is also restored, saving their crops from ruin. Michael, relieved and proud, calls Jason to update him on the good news. Jason promises that his village will be rewarded with extra supplies as thanks for their perseverance and care. The villagers, grateful for Michael's leadership and bravery, celebrate his success. Michael has not only saved the crocodile but also strengthened his position as the village leader. The crocodile, once again healthy, swims freely in the Nile, and the villagers can now enjoy the fruits of their labor without fear of drought.